Hello and welcome to the Cognizant Crone. So today is day 9 of 365 days of vlogging. So yeah, I've made it to 9 days, so that's pretty good. So today I want to talk about angels, but specifically guardian angels. So, okay, this might sound kind of strange, but I never really leaned into my guardian angel, if that makes sense. So let's talk about that for a minute. Okay, story time, never mind. Anyway, so going back, I think back to when I was a kid and a teenager or whatever, we were always told we had a guardian angel. Never really dove into what that meant or how to work with your guardian angel or whatever. It's just, it's an angel that's been with you since you've been born and they're always there around you. Okay, that's nice, but fast forward 50 whatever years and it's like, but what does that really mean? So what prompted this was I was doing a bit of a clean out of a bunch of my books. And I have a bunch of, I don't have one beside me, but anyway, I have a bunch of small books. They're like small square books and they're really thick and they're usually some type of Bible. Like if you have seen the books that are called the Crystal Bible. What else have I got? They're across the room. The Chakra Bible, the Tarot Bible, all these Bibles, right? And this one it's either called, I think it's called the Angel Bible actually. And I picked it up wherever. Thinking, that'd be interesting. And it is. I've had this book for a long time. And I started recently going through and I just like every page, like 2-page kind of when the book is open, talks about a specific type of angel or how to work with a type of angel and stuff. And it's really interesting. So I even just read one a day, just to learn about something and see if there's things that I can pick up that I've never heard about angels. And there's tons, which I think is interesting because, lots of reasons, but let's go back to my spiritual journey and my awakening. I've spoken about this before. It was around 2012. I know, shocker, 2012. And it was in 2013 when I got introduced to the angels, what they're about, what they do, mostly archangels, right? And I think, if you're on a spiritual channel, you're probably going to know what I'm talking about. And if you don't, you're going to learn a little bit today. So, kind of like the well-known archangels, I learned a lot about them. So Archangel Michael, the first one people usually think of. Archangel Raphael and Uriel and Zadkiel and Gabriel and, all those guys and girls, right? So even though angels don't have gender, but I give mine gender, so whatever. Anyway, so I started working with angels a lot. And I had such lovely connections and lovely results just from doing that I was like, this is so cool and this is so wonderful. This is the kind of thing that everyone should be doing from a young age. It has nothing to do with religion. I know angels appear in religions. I get that, different religions and faiths. But it's a spiritual thing. It's a human thing. Connection to angels, it's there for everybody. So because that was sort of my big introduction to angels, that's just kind of where I live. I live with the archangels. I don't venture outside of that. So to start going through this book on angels and the different types of angels, I found quite interesting and educational. Okay, so that's really cool. So then, of course, I opened the section that starts talking about guardian angels. And I really started to think why have I never specifically worked with my guardian angel? I have never called upon my guardian angel. I have never meditated on my guardian angel to feel their energy or whatever. And I was like, that's dumb. Why haven't I done that? Even when I started really learning about the archangels, you would think that automatically it would spark the question, how about my guardian angel? Right? You would think. No, that didn't happen. So now I have this idea, this plan to start working with my guardian angel more. So here's the funny thing. So when was it? When I read the page on guardian angels, it was like 2 or 3 days ago, I think, something like that. And whatever, doesn't matter. Anyway, a couple days ago. And I was like, yeah. So I'm like, hey, guardian angel, just start talking to them, doing my weird thing that I do. And just kind of said, hey, I want to start working together. I got to come up with a name for you, or need to know your name. And, still don't have that yet. I haven't got that far. But anyway, I just threw it out there. So I'm like, set it and forget it to my guardian angel. So then same day, I geared up to go for my walk. And as I'm walking along, I look and I see this thing on the ground, and it's a quarter in the snow. And for those of you who don't know, coins are a sign that an angel is about. So I thought that was kind of cute that right after, pretty much, well, within probably an hour or two of putting that out to my guardian angel, that I see a coin random in the snow, right? So I thought that was pretty cool. So I'm going to start working with my guardian angel more. And I'm so happy that I read that book. And I'm gonna kind of, this is sort of, I'm gonna get a little bit off topic, but whatever, I do that here, right? I'm so glad that I decided to actually start going through that book instead of going, I haven't even read this yet, I'm just gonna get rid of it because I'm never gonna look at it. What I'm doing as I'm purging my books, I don't have a ton of them. I started getting rid of my physical books and not keeping them because I just don't want a lot of physical stuff in my life. That's a whole other story. But, so I thought, why have these books if you're not going to read them? At least do a read through once and then you can donate them or whatever. And so I'm glad I decided to go through this angel book, because you never know where you're going to find some interesting information or something that's going to spark an idea, right? So I thought that was pretty cool. And I have a bunch of other books I'm going to go through. But this angel thing, I'm like, I'm just enjoying going through. And it's not like, it's so lighthearted, and it's not like mega study, in-depth stuff. It's just like a quick overview. Oh, this is this, this is that. Then you can choose whatever rabbit holes you decide to go down into, in any other way, shape, or form. So I thought that was kind of cool. You know what? You never know where you're going to learn something. What was it? One of the videos I've done so far is talking about be teachable, right? And this is me absorbing as much knowledge as I can. And right now, it's about the angels. So tell me, put it below, are there specific angels that you work with? And do you work with your guardian angel? Have you ever delved into that? Have you ever reached out to your guardian angel? Do you have a connection? If not, tell me if you're going to. And if you do work with any of the angels, let me know with who and how you do. All right, we're going to leave it there. So we're wrapping it up today. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. All that stuff does help the channel. And I will see you tomorrow for day 10. Bye.